Welcome to week one. Hopefully you've been able to find your way around Blackboard, you've introduced yourself to others in the class, and you're starting to feel a little bit more comfortable. I know for some of you this may be the first time doing an online course, so I just wanted to let you know that even though we don't physically meet, I'm still here for you. So please feel free to call or email if you have any questions. Our first week, I want you to, again, introduce yourself to the class if you haven't already. And we're going to just start out right away talking about writing for the web and some of the things you really need to be looking out for that. But like any form of writing, one of our first considerations is our audience. And so using the language that they're familiar with, trying to make it accessible, and we're going to talk about something called the inverted pyramid. For some of you this will be new. For those of you who have taken other journalism courses, it's hopefully quite familiar. In the inverted pyramid, we try to focus on writing the most important information first. We answer the who, what, when, where, why, and sometimes how. And why that's important for the web is, and as you probably know as a user, you have to grab your audience's attention quickly. And so by having the most important information up early on in your stories and your headlines, when you're blogging, for example, that will really help your audience grab their attention, and they're more likely to stay with you. You really only have about 3 seconds to win them over. The other important thing about writing for the web, we're going to learn some new terms, is search engine optimization. And what's important about that is, how do people find you on the web? When you're blogging, for example, how would someone find you? And one thing that you can do is try using the keywords that someone might use to search, and use them early on in your writing or in headlines. And so helping them when they're doing a Google search or a Bing to find you. And part of that too is using tagging and keywords. So that'll be a really big part of this week's lesson. And the other thing is to get you started on your WordPress site. Again, you'll be developing your own website. You want to think of what your niche is. You're going to pick an appropriate theme. This is free. You do not need to know any coding. And so I will be offering several videos to help walk you through the various stages, from setting up your WordPress to setting up a bio page, to how you might use it for blogging, adding photos, things like that. As soon as you can, please try to take a look at what your assignments are for the week and get started. And again, I hope you think this will be really fun. If you don't already have a website, I think it's a pretty great way to showcase or potentially have a portfolio or start blogging and develop followers.